Hi everyone, this is Brad Cummings from BoardGameGeek.com, and we're here with Alex from Mayfair Games, and we're going to check out Road Rally USA. Alex, maybe you can give us a quick walkthrough through the game?
Sure. Road Rally USA is part of our Funfair line. It's a racing game designed by Carlo Rossi, and it's unlike a lot of other racing games in that most racing games you're trying to be the first one across the finish line. This is a rally game, a rally racing game. So rather than being important to be in first, it's actually important to be in first at the checkpoints which you care about. The board is made up of a series of tiles, and those can be mixed and matched for any given race. There are 21 checkpoints throughout this race course. At the beginning of the race, you're actually given 4 random checkpoints. And these checkpoints are the points at which you have the opportunity to do scoring, to trigger scoring. The movement on the game is very simple. You have a deck of cards. This deck of cards is the same for everybody. It consists of green, yellow, and red cards. Green cards move you slower, red cards move you faster. On your turn, play as many cards of one color as you like, and then you'll draw cards based on the color of card you played. However many green cards you played, you'll draw 2. Yellow cards, you'll draw 1, and red cards, you won't draw any. Anytime a racer at the end of a round has passed 1 or more checkpoints, you'll then ask at the table, does anybody want to score that checkpoint? If they do, we'll reveal it. First, second, third, fourth, and so on will receive points. Doubled if you're the person that triggered the scoring with your checkpoint card. So obviously it's in your best interest to trigger scoring when you're in the lead at a checkpoint, and for other times perhaps hold back a little bit. There are advantages to being last place in this game. You have the opportunity to collect some cards from other players as they trigger scoring, and there's some other board elements as well. So there's some small elements on the board, there's some shortcuts and some things like that, but the core of the game is really managing your cards to properly make sure that you're in the lead when you need to. And believe it or not, there's a gas station strategy, a gassing strategy that's critical to this game as well. You don't get to shuffle your cards, your discards, back into your deck unless you hit a gas station. So you actually have to plan on making those stops along the way as well to stop to be able to put your deck back in, instead of running out of gas, stalling to a stop, and having to then stop, reshuffle, and draw cards, starting up from there. So it's a really interesting hand management game and a very different style of racing game.
Great, and is this available now?
This is going to be out later next month. It's going to be out in April, so right now we're just previewing it here at the show.
Great, it looks really cool, and definitely kind of, a lighter game that families but also gamers could have fun playing. It is, and what we like about it a lot, and the reason it really fits Funfair well, is that it's a case where in a racing game it's very easy to get discouraged if you're not in the lead. If you're not winning, you're not up front. In this game, you have the opportunity to have multiple victories. So even if you are not the winner at the end, you can win your stages, you can have that satisfaction of knowing that you've hit those points that you wanted to, and still score some points on other people's turns when they score points. So it's a lot more of a series of victories as opposed to one single victory that if it doesn't look like it's in your horizon, could be discouraging for younger players. Great. Well, it seems really fun. We look forward to checking it out. Thank you.
Cool. Thanks.